everyone, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with everything that I wore in January. So it's been a mixed bag month. On my nails in December was all those light, shimmery, white based polishes, and we definitely moved into dark in January, and a lot of the nails that I wore, other than maybe one or two, are very, very dark nail polishes. I think the reason for this is I did suffer a nail break at the end of December and I'm suffering from one again now, and I tend to find that dark polishes look better on short nails, so I gravitated more towards those for this month for sure. I don't feel like I put up as many videos in January as what I had planned. I had tons at the start, kind of the end of year wrap-ups essentially, and then I was really focused on my destash. So thank you for all of you that have been through that process with me. I have put a ton of nail polishes up for sale on my Instagram and they are all saved in a reel highlight. I've posted 35 packages so far of nail polishes, so thank you so much to everyone that's already purchased. If you want to have a look, they're more than welcome. They are there. I now feel I'm in that stage where I have more mess still than less, because all the boxes are sitting next to me. I have 3 boxes of polishes that are still like I don't want them anymore. So after a few weeks I will be starting to share these round to my friends, and like I say, I'm going to donate them after a certain point if I don't get any more takers. So if you are interested, they are there. We're just going to be finishing off the destash process in the start of February, so that video will be up and coming. But let's have a look at everything that I wore on my nails in January, because although it was less, it's still a lot, and there's still some pretty good ones in there. I wore a lot of mainstreams this month. Well done to me. The first one is the classic Licorice, which is the Essie's black nail polish, just their black cream. I found this applied really well. I think obviously now Essie is converted over to a wide brush. The wide brush application makes for such a great addition. If I can imagine that without this it would not be as easy to wear, and I would definitely use this in the future as my base polish for a lot of manicures. I've worn base black as a base in a few of the other manicures we're going to see in these videos, this video coming up. So it's always good to have a nice black, and this is really nice one. It was 2 coats to just wear black by itself in the swatch, but if you're going to wear like black with something over the top, you could probably just put 1 coat of this on. So I'm very impressed. Essie's Licorice, which was 2 coats in the swatch photo. Another Essie is, I think I want to say it's Aperitif, but it's Aperitif? I'm definitely saying one of those versions wrong, but this is another red from Essie, a beautiful straight up red cream. This is one of their classic shades. Essie did gift me, you can just see off camera there, some Essies at the start of this year, and both of these were in that. So a nice red cream formula, nothing too exciting in that respect. It was good. It's a red cream. So Aperitif, definitely saying that wrong, Essie, 2 coats. On to the OPI. So as mentioned, I did wear a glitter topper, and this one is called You Had Me At Confetti. Love this one. I wore 1 coat over black, and it's like, almost like a carnival effect, because there is 2 shades of blue, hex glitters. There is red, there is green, there is gold. So it's a real like confetti, as it says in their canon of colour, and it applied really nicely. I got a really nice mixture of polish, glitter out on the nail, and this is probably something that if you wanted to build it up to be completely opaque, you could probably get that to be done, I would imagine, because it is very glitter dense. So I just wore 1 coat of this over black. So this is You Had Me At Confetti by OPI. I think actually that all 3 polishes I'm going to show you are from the same collection, which I think is Christmas 2021. So I think this is the first polish of the actual year that I wore, which is All Is Berry and Bright. Really nice cream colour. I do love blue toned purples. Blue toned purples over anything, and I will have these kind of indigo-y bluey purples till forever. I just love this shade so much. Like I said, it's kind of a blueberry shade. Nice easy 2 coat of cream. Again, probably something you can dupe and has been duped, but I really liked it. So All Is Berry and Bright, OPI, 2 coats. And another one of their linear holographics. I did wear one of these in December, and this is called Ready Fete Go, and I really liked these. I thought the holographic, the one that I wore last month, was really good. I think that this one is really good, and I've got 1 more to wear. So there's definitely a really increase in spectra flare in these. I remember when we used to get holographic polishes from mainstream brands a few years ago, and they definitely would be very light, very soft hollows. This is definitely more of a in-your-face holographic from a mainstream, which is really nice to see. A nice, easy 2 coat polish for a lovely turquoise hollow. 2 coats of Ready Fete Go OPI. On to the indies, so we will do a UK indies first. I just have one this month. So this one is Telle Moi, and the shade is called Light It Up. I got this in the Fireworks Bonfire Night UK indie box, and it's my second Telle Moi. So I will link all indies that we're about to talk about down below for you as well. So this is a really nice denim, dark denim grey, blue base, and then there's tons of glitters in here, but the glitters are mainly a kind of golden glitter and then also a pinky orange. So I think a little bit of the gold in the blue tends to give this more of a green tone because you're matching them two colours. So it did really transform from the bottle onto my nails, and it was more of like almost a turquoise by the time you looked at it from afar, because the gold and the blue just made this overall effect of kind of a turquoise. Then it was more unique with having the pink and orange mixed in there, so I did appreciate the overall combination of it. Is definitely something very, very unique, and a really nice formula of 2 coats. So 2 coats of Light It Up by Telle Moi. One hair polish for the month, and this is the Owls Are Not What They Seem. A really nice, again, this is another like a really grey tone brown putty colour, but the glitters in here are really fun, where it's got like a pale metallic pink, which is really odd, and then you've got a dark chocolatey brown and also a gold. So I loved all the kind of really nice coordinating glitters in that base, and it does kind of look like an owl, which maybe is what they were going for because it has owl in the title. So 3 coats of the Owls Are Not What They Seem by Hair Polish. I guess it's no surprise, but 3 Rogue Lacquers. Rogue Lacquer is definitely very much a brand that I am enjoying a lot. So I did pick up one, I think 2 of these are from PBE that I went to last year. So the first one is Blue Hawaiian, which is from the Tropical Trio. Quite a simple mixture for them. It is this light blue base, and then there is tiny in there. Love red and blue together. I think it's a lovely contrasting colour. From far away your nails are probably still just going to look overall blue, but up close the little specks of red made me so happy. Really nice and opaque in 2 coats. That is Blue Hawaiian, and that's our first Rogue. The second Rogue is called Time Out, and this was from the 90s TV theme of PPU, which was February 2022. Yes, a million times yes. It's a light, not a light, it's like a bluey base, and then the amount of flakes in here are absolutely incredible. So there is kind of like a yellowy orange multi-chrome, which also it kind of looks pink on camera as well, and there's blue in there. So I think there's 2 lots of duochromes going on. We have a green to blue duochrome, which is quite complementing of the base, but then we also have larger gold to pink multi-chromes. So we've got the 2 multi-chromes working in the blue base. So opaque, so glitzy, so glam, and I love these flakies because they're perfectly nice and easy to remove. So 2 coats of Time Out by Rogue Lacquer. Another one that I've been obsessed with and couldn't wait to wear for such a long time is called Le Poissons, which is from Rogue Lacquer's Little Mermaid theme with Hella Handmade Creations. As soon as I saw this all the way back in November of 2021, I knew I had to have it. It's a off-white milky cream base, and then again there's really tiny little fine flecks in there, and these are in a metallic red and a matte black. I think it's meant to look like fish, obviously because Le Poisson, or is it meant to look like the chef that trying to cook the fish and trying to get Sebastian in the Little Mermaid? I think that's the reference we're going for. Unusual, weird. I love that it's not a white base. I love that it's a cream base. I love the white, black and red together. It's a very classic or the cream, white and red combination together. It's a very classic combination. Rogue Lacquer till the end, amazing. 3 coats of Le Poisson, which is our last Rogue Lacquer. I'll do 2 new indie brands to me now after we've gone through some old favourites. So this is my first Heather's Hues, and this is in the shade Shake Your Tail Feathers. I picked up a lot of polishes from this theme, which was June 2022. I think it was Carnival theme was what we were going for. But again, it's kind of an off-whitey milky base, like 1 or 2 drops of like a cream. And then all the glitters in here are what make this the best. So we have pink hex glitters, we have shredded gold glitters, we have tiny purple and tiny pink. So it's a real, I think it was like a fiesta, carnival look that she was going for. That was her reference picture. But I love these kind of stereotypical girly mixtures, and I love that it's a bit metallic and it's pink and purple and just off-white. It was beautiful and loved my first impression of the brand. So that is 3 coats of Shake Your Tail Feathers by Heather's Hues. And this might surprise you, but this is my first DRK nail polish, and this is called Sumac Sumac Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, which was from a January 2022 polished pickup. DRK nails were at PBE, and I still now, even though you saw how many polishes I bought, I still have a little bit of buyer's regret because I feel like I could have bought more. I didn't buy any specifically from DRK nails. This was in polished pickup that I picked up from at there. But these do a lot of kind of base and top combinations. That's really what I saw DRK nails coming out with in the very first instance, and I'm not that person. I don't like that type of you have to buy both polishes combination. That's just not for me personally. But I know that since then, that's obviously what got everyone's attention and everybody loved those. I was very much in the minority, and then now it's really great to see, I guess, the brand explode and then change over time, because I loved this. Like, when I'm telling you I was obsessed, I was obsessed. It did take 3 coats to build up to be completely opaque, and you do get that super bright pop and shimmer. Some of the ladies at work were like, is that pink? Is that red? Is that orange? It was that real sweet spot in between. I know this is the end of January, but I feel like this is going to be my favourites of this year. I loved it, and now I need and want more DRK nails. So 3 coats of Sumac Me Feel Like a Natural Woman DRK nails. Have I said that too many times? DRK nails. We have one Moonshine Mani, and this one is called Mr. X, which is from a Polish Gamers box that came out. Really, really like this one. It's quite an easy mixture, like nothing that's going to be too standing out on your nails. It's a beautiful teal. There's a little soft holographic in there. But what I did love was they always get missed a little bit. So in the tealy base, there's then these really large blue flakes. So it's very, very subtle. When you put it on your nails, you're kind of just going to see the blue, the tealy blue base, but then those bright pops of kind of cobalt glitters kind of stood out, but not from afar when you got really, really close. So yeah, I like that one. It was better on the nail than in the bottle because I kind of lost those flakes when I was looking at it to wear. But it was 2 coats, and that was Mr. X by Moonshine Mani. So then the last new wear, and then we have tons of rewears. I'm being very chatty in this video, I'm aware. It's called Elevated Experience from Lynn B Designs. So this has on here that this is a reflective polish, and I'm on a journey with reflective polishes. Do you feel the reflective polishes are already over? I can't really tell. I feel like last year was the reflective nail polish year, and now I'm not sure if that's already, the trend has already moved on. This is not the most reflective polish that I've tried by any means. When I tried to put my flash on it, I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't more reflective than what some of the other ones were that I have, but I did like wearing this more because it wasn't very textured. So I feel like, is it like you get more reflective but then it's more textured, but I don't really like textured that much. It's certainly not surprise textured when I'm applying this and all of a sudden thinking, oh no, it's reflective, and I wasn't ready for that. So it's a really nice oil slick multi-chrome. There's obviously then the little bits of reflective in there, but it's not the most reflective. So pick your poison. I'd say you get one or the other really. More reflective, more gritty, less reflective, less. This was 3 coats to build up, which again I was a little bit surprised at. But yeah, that's what we had. 3 coats, an elevated experience from Lynn B Designs. I was sitting on my feet and they were getting really, really numb. So I apologise now that you can see all those boxes that I was talking about. This is a bit less flattering angle, but my feet were very, very numb where I was sitting on them. So we do have 7 rewears that I will skim through really quickly, and that is the end of the video. So we have one OPI, which is Russian Navy. I literally had this on until a few days ago. Again, the shorty nails and the dark colours look the best, and I love this blue with a blue purpley shimmer. Got a lot of compliments, love that. 2 Night Owl lacquers. The first one was Stupefy. I wore this right at the start of the month, and it's one of my favourites from them. The blue with the blue shimmer, and there's also some really soft scattered holographic flakes. It's a blue dream, honestly. It's so, so good. The one I'm wearing on my nails today is Dragons from Night Owl Lacquer, which is a charcoal grey base, and then it has really, really warm flakes. There's not too many flakes. It's not glitter and flaky dense, so you're getting the charcoal grey with the pops of like the warm red, yellow and orange. One Ada's Nails, which is Maiden of Stone, which was a charity polish she did a few years ago, one of their only Crellies. Please do more Crellies Ada's Nails, I would love that. And it's it's meant to look like marble, Maiden of Stone. So it's the white base, and then there's tons of these flakies, and they're like a yellow, orange, red multi-chrome. Yeah, pretty. I mean, obviously a rogue lacquer. So this one is called Wimbledon. This is from her London themed polish pickup, and really nice green with the massive green flakes. Green on green on green. I did pull out a 90 because I feel like it had been a little while since I'd worn one, and I just randomly picked, and I picked this shade, which is V, which was my collaboration polish with Jess that I did when I'd done 5 years on YouTube. So this is 3 years old now, I think it is, or 3 years. Have I done 8 years of YouTube? Maybe. I love this one. It kind of matches my shirt. It's a teal, literally this colour base with bronze, white and black glitters. So I think I need to wear at least 190 a month. That's the law, and I probably need to go through them all anyway and just give them a shake up and give them some care, because going through the destash process, I've not even looked at the 90 drawers because they're not going anywhere. And lastly, it was my good friend, a certain Becca. So it was her birthday last week, her 30th birthday, so a big shout out to Becca. And I did take part in the Disney collab that was going around on Instagram. So I wore Wish Upon a Star by Sweetheart Polish, which is a really nice blue glitter topper with yellow stars and Mickey Mouse hearts. So that was my contribution towards her birthday collaboration. I'm going to let you go because I've had such a chatty video in this one, plus so many polishes. So let me know what some of your January favourites were down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.